Hello friend, Henry Flowers here with Protecting Black Life. This is episode 2 of With Friends Like Planned Parenthood. Here's a quote from Margaret Sanger. The most merciful thing that a large family does to one of its infant members is to kill it. Margaret Sanger from Women and the New Race, the eugenics publication of 1920. Now, it's interesting that there's been shown to me a lot of conversation that I had no idea there are actually people out there who are advocating that Margaret Sanger was not a racist. But with this quote here, they said that this quote is slightly taken out of context. So my question is, how could it be out of context for someone to suggest that any infant member should be killed? When is it ever a good idea to take the life of a child? So, if Margaret Sanger had these kinds of visions and thoughts and ideas for families, and she gets to decide who's fit and unfit, then you have to understand, or at least begin to believe, that Planned Parenthood, which is an outreach of her vision, they are, in essence, fulfilling her vision of reducing the population of poor by killing their unborn children. Planned Parenthood says that they are not in the business of eliminating blacks. But my question is, why are so many of your facilities within walking distance of black and minority neighborhoods? And they say, well, there's a greater need. Well, listen, black women are 13% of the society, but there's a greater need. Those two numbers don't go together for me. Here's what a greater need is. There's a greater growing need for people to care more about themselves than they do about the lives of the unborn, other people's lives, other people's considerations. And that's the problem. And when we deal with that problem, we'll make some progress. So, once again, I ask you, with friends like Planned Parenthood, who needs enemies?